It should be noted that virtually all the people on the list were considered quote-unquote insiders in one way or another, and not just a collection of people with an interest in UFO activities, whether they be investigators or even abductees. These individuals were largely government-connected, and many had been exposed to classified information. That is precisely why Anonymous chose to make these momentous revelations to this group. Bill Ryan, who later published the website for the list, explained it this way. The list at that time contained about 150 people, including many extremely well-known names in UFO research and related or leading-edge scientific fields. Those on the list have differing views regarding the veracity of Anonymous's claims. However, the pedigree of the list as a whole is important to emphasize. There has been a substantial amount of intelligent discussion about the revelations, and it is important to state that there are many senior people in the U.S. intelligence and military community who are taking this information very seriously. Any skepticism about the Serpo revelations by Anonymous among list members largely evaporated as he sent in more and more details about the program to the list network. It soon became very clear that this amount of detail, some of which they could personally attest to or had already heard about, could not have been invented. Consequently, on December 21, 2005, network members decided to launch a website dedicated to the revelations of Anonymous. To that end, a long-time, well-respected British member of the network named Bill Ryan volunteered to create and moderate the website named www.serpo.org. That website ultimately became fleshed out with additional material from other anonymous contributors and from postings by Martinez, who added supplementary explanations relating to the information revealed by Anonymous and other insiders. The result was an amazing compendium of government knowledge about our relations with aliens from across the galaxy. The Red Book. Any lingering doubts about the credentials of Anonymous and his role in Project Serpo were completely erased by a post that he sent in to the website on June 16, 2006. In that email, he identified himself as the editor of the Red Book. Since he spoke in the present tense, we must conclude that he still acted in that capacity in 2006. This mysterious quote-unquote book is well known to highly placed government officials involved with secret UFO investigation and contact with extraterrestrials. Anonymous describes the Red Book. The Red Book is an extremely thick, very detailed account summary written and compiled by the U.S. government on UFO investigations dating from 1947 to the present day. This orange-brownish book is updated every 5 years. Then on August 9, 2007, Anonymous sent the following message elaborating on the use of the Red Book and revealing his role in producing and editing the entries in the book. Claims about the Red Book being updated continuously or when needed are somewhat true, but need to be placed in proper context. What actually occurs is that as UFO reports come in and are deemed credible by the reporting government agency, be it military or civilian, they are routed to a special section of our government for a follow-up analysis. After that vetting process, they are then sent to a special group, which then places them into final review for possible inclusion into the Red Book. I know all of this because I have served as the editor for several editions of the Red Book and have written and delivered the executive summary for several sitting U.S. presidents, so I know of what I speak. And when I say quote-unquote editor, it is not in the sense of the word you are familiar with. I do not correct nor review any of the hundreds, if not thousands of reports which are distilled into the final 5-year report for grammar and punctuation, as you've done with the quote-unquote Project Serpo material. I only present and include the most important